And we are back for some more Mamamoo. Guys, if you're new here, my name is Max. I'm a communication skills coach. What I do on this channel is I look at all different types of people's communication skills. This will be my second time looking at them. Let's get right into it.
이렇게 해요. 그냥 배꼽이 뜯어져서.
Alright, so it looks like we're going to be seeing a little bit more of their personalities here as opposed to the first interview that I reacted to, which was like, I don't know, 6 years ago. So I'm looking forward to seeing a different side to them here.
뭐야 이거 너 옷이야? 내 옷이야?
And by the way, who would you say is the most popular one? For me right now, I can't tell. They all seem equally entertaining, equally as popular. A lot of people commenting on all of them pretty equally on my last video. I feel like We In might be low-key the most popular. I'm gonna have to watch and make my own assessment, but I wonder who it is.
스타 단발은 솔라 씨가 추천해 주셨다고 들었는데 맞나요?
맨날 뭐 머리 자르고 싶다. 막 자를까? 아니나 막 계속 이래요 저한테. 그래서 이만큼 잘라요.
뚜까이를 많이 치셨나 봐요.
아 네. 약간 이렇게 쓰는.
Solar seems extremely classy and charming. I certainly like her energy and I like the way she communicates with people. I like the way she communicates with this host. And she's definitely got a charm that stands out to me.
뭐가 있을까요?
음모아이의 I miss you. 모닝. 윈드플라워?
바로
And I'm getting the sense that Hwasa and We In, maybe even Hwasa, are like the bad girls of the group. Hwasa looks like a total badass, and I'm sure they can all get into that mode when they perform and get on stage. But she's standing out to me the most in that way, just in terms of the energy that she gives off.
엑셀 장미 너너너 나해. 엑셀 장미 너너너 나해. 와 여기 리액션 짱이다.
These Korean interviews, man, they're so funny. They're so fast-paced. All the little glitz and glamour they add to the interviews to just kind of spice it up and animate it and make it more engaging. I remember when I first started watching them, I was like, what the hell is going on here? But then you kind of like let yourself enjoy it and it's like, all right, this is kind of fun.
쾌감이 쩐다. 이멋대로만 해.
이거.
맞아요. 같은 무대에서 너무 좀 심하게 그르렁거린다 싶어.
So do We In and Hwasa have like their own special little dynamic? Because I've seen them turn to each other a few times already in this interview and sort of have a little bit of a side discussion. So I wonder if the two of them have like a special bond that's unique to them.
맞나요? 저 오늘 좀 심한데.
그럴 때 많아요. 그러니까 좀 가끔 이렇게 밖에서 막 행사하거나 막 축제 이런 거 할 때 너무 흥분해가지고 막 너무 할 때가 있어요.
Yeah, these girls can kind of let loose and have fun, right? They don't seem uptight at all. If I had to guess, maybe Solar's the most traditional or quote-unquote conservative.
너무 할 때가 있어요.
They all seem to really let loose and goof around. That's cool, right? Because there's still like very conservative elements socially in the Korean culture. It's refreshing in a way to see these four women kind of just being themselves, goofing around, expressing themselves.
계보를 어쨌든 입고 계시다. 예. 그리고 여기서 또 데칼코마니에서 화사 씨랑 또 은별 씨가 그 관객 호응 유도를 하세요. 근데 화사 씨는 약간
와 진짜 와
이것도 서로의 어떤 영향.
Mamamoo seems really cool, easy to get along with. We In, she seems tough in the sense that like, yeah, she's laughing and she's cracking up hysterically, but she's got this certain energy and presence about her that tells me that she doesn't really take any shit.
그 관객 호응 유도를 하세요.
And she's very straightforward and to the point.
했어.
진짜 싫어요. 음모아이 때 그게 겹쳐요. 다 같이 소리 질러. 제가 그 항상 그 파트인데 앞에서 뭐 다 같이 뭐 이런 거 막 해요. 그래서 그럼 이제 저를 째려봐 이렇게. 미안.
가끔씩 고갈이 많이 돼요.
Like Solar reminds me of like the ideal first lady. So charming, very charismatic, puts other people first. Just the way she watches and looks and listens to the other people in the group. She just really so calmly seems to give other people the time of day, the space to speak, the stage to be the center of attention. And when it's her time to speak, she has no problem speaking, but she's really super comfortable with other people being on center stage. And she just, as a result, seems like such a lovely person to be around. You know, one of the things I always try to hammer home to people in terms of being a better communicator is taking on those active listening skills, getting out of your own head and saying, you know what, I'm gonna focus on the people around me. I'm gonna try to appreciate the people around me. And as a result, people can sense that. It just goes a long way.
쉬워서 이런 생각이 다 공통적으로 있었어요. 근데 또 그렇게 또 독하게 갖고 오실 줄은.
그래서 이를 악물고 다시 가져왔다고.
Like watch Solar listen. She just really looks like a curious person, right? Curiosity. That's the key to good communication.
하고 요 표정이 전매 특허거든요.
근데 잠깐만요. 제가 보는 꼬리가 잉 이렇게 돼요. 뭔가 제가 집중할 때 나오는 거죠.
사실 저는 그 표정 기다리거든요.
아 진짜.
언제 하지?
There's something about this host that's really working because she's making fun of them, but it works because she's obviously demonstrating that she likes them and appreciates them. But there's something also flattering about being teased and imitated because it shows that you've paid attention to the person. If someone does a really good impression of you, if someone's able to imitate you really well, as long as the tone isn't like malicious and they're not imitating you about things that are necessarily negative, it's a form of flattery.
왜요? 아니 이런 걸 정말 많이 하셨어요. 화사 케찹인 주제에 새침한 거 왜 이렇게 웃기냐?
참인 주제.
둘이 밖에서 맥주
이것도 본인들이 하신 거죠.
Yeah, it's true. Like We-in and Hwasa have what you would call more of like a resting face. And I say that in the best way possible. And it's just funny watching the two of them. You would think that they would potentially be the less approachable out of the four, as opposed to Solar and Moonbyul, who seem to be much more approachable on the outside.
그 약간 남은 이성이 있었는지 조금 부끄러워하시는.
우리 함께 한강이나 걸을까
혜인 씨는 또 쉑쉑버거 2개 드시고 못 움직이신 적 있다고?
어떻게 그런 것까지 하지?
아니 버거
That's why I get like a real sense of sincerity and authenticity from someone like We-in,
어떻게 그런 것?
who seems to be genuinely having a good time. And I don't think she seems like the type of person to laugh for the sake of laughing or to be nice for the sake of being nice. She presents herself in a very straightforward manner.
사가지고 이렇게 막 먹었죠. 막 먹었는데 이거 나와서 이제 딱 유리를 보는데 이게 배가 거의 쉑쉑버거야.
우리 또
Yeah, I can't tell if this host genuinely thinks it's that funny. I don't know. My skepticism radar is going off. But hey, potentially she thinks this is hilarious. Maybe my sense of humor is just a bit different.
이때가 진짜 우리 애드립의 끝판왕이라고 할 수가 있죠.
You can see how they all really appreciated her as well, the host, I mean, when she was ad-libbing and singing their song. You can tell they were all kind of looking and smiling, and that's a good feeling, right? When someone's able to acknowledge your work. This is sort of the common theme that we're taking away from this interview. It's like when someone can acknowledge you in some way, whether it's in the form of imitation or noticing things, specific things about you, That all goes a long way. It all goes under the category of taking an interest in other people, which feels good, right? It feels good to be seen, heard, and understood.
되게 울림이 깊으시다. 뭔가 이렇게 항아리 같아요. 이렇게 와 이렇게 되고. 약간 이런.
이때도 유독 응원 소리.
They all seem like really cool girls, to be honest with you. I like all of them. I like their dynamic. You can check out the remainder of my reaction to this interview, plus my full uncut reaction to this interview. All you need to do is head over to my Patreon page. The link is in the description below. I will catch you soon. Peace.